First of all, I just wanted to uh, give some give a birthday shout out to my cousin Arleon Pitney. Happy 65th. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. And then also we sad that some of my family and friends have passed in death. Um, my cousin James Austin Mills passed away, and, and we're very sad over that. And a very dear friend of mine, I just found out a very dear friend of mine, Diane Miller, who is who is the mother of Danny Miller, there in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, passed away. Given that, it is very close to the subject in which I want to speak about. Life is short. Uh, Kobe Bryant in the accident, and his daughter, and the other passengers that were in that helicopter accident. It proves that you never know when there's going to be when it's all over, and that's proof that we should never have any types of long-lasting gripes, any long types of arguments or grudges and whatnot. On the other side, uh, it's it's a discussion or a thought in terms of how we need to treat each other in general. And I'm learning as I get much older that um, we, as the human race, need to embrace each other more and more as brother and sister. Um, we have we if we stand together, uh, we're more powerful. Uh, Yet, if we're divisive, um, we're less powerful. There's been a lot of things that have happened over the course of the years that need to be addressed. However, I think when it says that when we state that we shall overcome, it means the human race can overcome if we can really sit down and uh, and in a spirit of apology, look toward progressing. I've had over the course of the last couple of months, I've had people try to instill upon me their views of how they're going to get rich, which included getting over on me. And at the same time, they wanted to say that they were my brother. And they were black. And I had to show them where there was a conflict. And then and I can't be very specific, and then as the conflict sort of blew over, in order to make sure I didn't suffer colossal loss, another person, a beloved friend, stepped in with his skill set and made sure that I didn't suffer a deep loss because of the person before. And he was not Black. And I consider him to be a real brother because of his spirit of helpfulness. And I'm saying this because I'm starting to learn that it is not the color of your skin that makes you my brother or my sister. It is the your thought process. It is how you feel about me. Do you love me? Is your thinking of love the same or somewhere close to the same as mine? Because getting over on me is not loving me. So the old antic or the old scripture states, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." And it's always been deep. It's not do unto others as they do unto you. Because the world does state, the world is a kind of you get me, I get you type of world. But I always ask a person that does something in the negative to me or says something negative to me, how would you feel if I would have done that to you? And it causes people to think. Usually they don't necessarily want that done to them. So this is these lessons in being human, I think, are my ministry. I used to think the ministry was about being Black, and I still feel like there's a part where Black history plays a part, and Black history needs to be pronounced in this country, and it needs to be made. People need to be made aware because we have denounced Black history in this country. But I think the even bigger picture is a lesson on being human, looking at one another as brother and sister. Simple thing, but I think people have made it more complex to really play out. So, lesson one, let's look at one another as brother and sister.